This is really cool. Tomorrow is a day of silence. It's a national day. I wouldn't call it a holiday, but it's a national day where if you're in middle school or high school, you don't speak all day in honor of gay, lesbian, bi, trans, anybody that fits in that box. And I'd like to also add kids that come from gay and lesbian households, because we I do think that they don't really have much of a voice in the gay community. I understand that if they experienced the same level of bashing, maybe just in a different way that gay and lesbian teens go through. But so they don't speak, and they're going to participate in it. And we've printed out all these things, and the school has talked to some of the kids that want to do it. They did this all on their own. I didn't even know it was happening, and they just say, tomorrow we're not talking. And so they're going to go to school all day and just kind of take a stand for all those kids who don't get the chance to defend themselves, to educate people. They want to educate people on bullying and harassment and all of those things. And kids not talking is really way more heard than is heard so much more noticeably than if they talked, because kids don't shut up. So when they finally do, in a group, stop speaking, it will give awareness. And I'm really proud of them. I'm a little nervous. It makes me a little scared because I only know of 5 kids that are doing it. That's not a huge number, but it's something. And in fact, they were talking to their English teacher, and she said how, I guess they have a project tomorrow. I know they wanted to do the Day of Silence. I just didn't know it was tomorrow. But they have a project due tomorrow where they have to actually talk to explain what they wrote. And their teacher said, well, during class, I will need you to break your silence because I need you to do this report. And they both were kind of disappointed because it defeats the purpose of it, because you have to make a stir to have people understand. You guys know. I don't need to explain it. It's hard. I spent years not talking about being gay, and it was hard not sharing. I was in a relationship. I couldn't talk about it, and I needed help. I couldn't go to anybody. It's hard to be like that, and to see that my kids are, want to be a part of this it's just great. So I was talking about their English teacher, and I said, I'll write you a note. I'll write you a note. And I said, if it was any holiday celebrating, any type of group of people, or in remembrance or whatever, it would be respected. And so I'm writing them a note and saying they're not to do their project. They are not to speak because this is their wish. And if she has a problem with it, she can call me.